Ngakwenza umsebenzi ngoMay 2004. Kuyenzeka ukuthi sibathole abantu bangafuni. Sibasifundisa nge-HIV and AIDS. Nokuthi iphathe kanjani. Ukuthi singalali ngaphandle kwamakhondomu.
Last year January kaba ke tla mona Hillbrow kaba ke qala Spanisena sa o rekisa mmele and then ne ke tsa ntho secret hore go gae ba ska tseba hore motho mongwe a ska tseba di customer tsaka ha ba tla monna ke ba bolella ke sebedisa condom tse 2 ke ba pesa tse 2 hobane ke a tseba hore sometimes di a puncha and then ka ba ke ba le problem ha di punch sometimes ba bangwe ha di punch ke ba le affection ya STD o tsho re ke go chemist ke le o batla dipilisi gore ke clean se ke tshaba gore ke go clinicing ke lo nka madi because ke a tseba gore ntho ke yentse maybe 3 times ya re motho a ratle monna a re go parba le nna le so much.
Well, from Sweat's side, we would say that sex workers are a vulnerable group in relation to the nature of the work they do. And that would place them in a vulnerable position in terms of HIV and AIDS. But then again, the majority of sex workers being women, we would say that women are, as a group, vulnerable. But it's a bit more complex than that because it's also issues of economics. Often sex workers are offered more money, and in terms of economic survival, some might do that.
Now, second, like sex workers, sebenza khona la emahotela. The most customer in the condom ngisebenzisa ngiphazame kodwa umuntu ongijuta ngathi ngisebenza condom boyfriend customer la esebenzisa condom.
We would look more at peer education in terms of sex workers educating other sex workers on the health issues, and that would include stuff around negotiation skills. Getting clients to use a condom, and there's various ways of getting a client who doesn't want to wear a condom to wear one.
Clinic Johannesburg to ama HIV should clinic lethu sithola every treatment sidla yonke ipilisi ezidliwa khona and ama support group should nayo yasifakashela sometimes emahotela asibheke ukuthi samahambe nabo labo sister ukuthi abone ukuthi vele bathathe care futhi.
Mina ngilana eEsland Street ngisebenza ngabantu ngama-commercial sex workers lawo nabo siba-classify as a high-risk group and a highly mobile population. Siyenza si-provide i-VCT so that they must know their status and then must be able to access ama-ARVs. It is a problem kakhulu kuma-commercial sex workers. They've got multiple partners, sexual partners, and then they are more exposed to HIVs and sexual transmitted infections. So in terms of HIV, if they are HIV positive, we sithatha ama-CD4 counts wabo siyenza all the management umuntu HIV positive sicheck ukuthi i-CD4 count yabo ikuphi and then be able to refer them for ARV at any ARV site.
Okay, kwenzeka ukuthi sometimes ngilale ngiphuze ngilale ebusuku ngo12 ngizovuka ngo10 and yabo ngakalidli ngiyalijampisa ngothi ngincempula u12 wasebusuku ukuthi ngilidle uyabona angaba ngaphuza ama inkinga yethu i1 futhi ngawadla kakhulu futhi amaphilisi ngaswami ngistandard yazi ukuthi utshwala avinawa awuhlangana kodwa manje yabona ukuthi lento umsebenzi wami ungivumela ukuthi ngiphuze ungivumela ukuthi ngibheke ngoba ngeke lapha estage ngifisa indoda ngisoba.
There are high rates of violence against sex workers generally, and it does impact in relation to unprotected sex. That there are many occasions where clients will use physical force or threat of physical force to have sex without a condom. If you can empower the sex worker, and you've got the infrastructure, for example, the brothel is also supportive of condom usage, then you have a situation where sex workers can educate their clients.
I had a wonderful marriage of 28 years. My husband became very ill. So the doctor said, I'm sad to say, but your husband has got AIDS and you also have to be tested. My late husband, he was a long-distance truck driver. It's been 5 years since I've heard that I'm HIV positive. The doctor told me at that time that I had only 2 years to live. You know, I go into the community to try and help other people.
there is life after knowing that you are HIV positive.
It was decided that something have to be done about HIV/AIDS within our industry because our truckers run cross-border and is running throughout South Africa, and we are accused of spreading the disease within Africa. Hotspots mean where a group of truckers or truckers sleep over every night. For instance, at truck stops, at toll gates, and specific areas where they park off. And that is obviously where the ladies at risk is very involved with our truckers. And we thought of taking the program to the drivers in our industry than just having peer educating. And we started establishing roadside clinics and training centers in those hotspots, those areas where drivers were parked off over weekends and overnight.
Le clinic le ivulelwe ama-truck drivers. Ngoba bona banama-clinic kwenye indawo. Futhi they're always on the road. Ikakhulu thina sidilisha ne-sexually transmitted diseases. Angithi bahlangana nalamantombazana la ngoba bahlala kude namakhosikazi abo for weeks or months. Uma befika la sebenza ukuthi they should feel at home. Sebaxoxiswe ngokunye nje sebakhanselishe ukuthi yabona ke kukhona isifo lesesinje lesamagama amathathu. So in order that sisehlise fanele ninani iphathe kahle. I-sexual partner yakho ibe yodwa. And noma iyodwa, in order that you must be 100% safe, usebenzise i-condom. Before bahambe, onke ama-patients afika la. Sebanikeza i-packet yalokho. Phakathi kunama-pamphlets azobafundisa nge-HIV. La, ama-condoms. Siyabafundisa futhi counseling. Sabatshela ukuthi uma ufuna ukuphila mfowethu, izwe lijikile manje. Fanele ube ne-one sexual partner. Nalo sexual partner fanele usebenzise i-condom.